This video is about altcoins and why most of them are dangerous for beginners. People say altcoins are where fortunes are made. They'll tell you Bitcoin is old news and the real money's in the small coins. But that idea has wrecked more portfolios than it's built. The truth is, most altcoins don't make investors rich. They make beginners broke. And it's not because the technology is bad. It's because most people buy the wrong coins for the wrong reasons. Here's how to tell which altcoins are real, which ones are traps, and how to avoid beginner mistakes that cost people their life savings. Let's start with understanding what an altcoin is. An altcoin is any cryptocurrency that isn't Bitcoin. But not all altcoins do the same thing. There are the Layer 1 platforms. These are the blockchains other projects build on. Ethereum is the biggest one. Think of it like a giant shared computer. Anyone can build on others, include Solana, Avalanche, and Cardano. Then come the Layer 2 networks, the ones that make Layer 1s faster and cheaper. Arbitrum and Optimism are examples. They take some of the load off Ethereum and send the results back to it. Then you've got infrastructure coins like Chainlink. These don't move money between people. They feed data into blockchains so apps can do useful things like check live market prices or confirm if an event happened. Next are stable coins. These are designed to stay around $1. Some are backed by real money in banks, like USDC. Others use algorithms and code to balance prices. The second kind sounds clever until it crashes, which many already have. Then there's DeFi, short for decentralized finance. These coins power apps that let you trade, borrow, or lend crypto. Without banks, Uniswap and Aave are good examples. And finally, there are app tokens, which are coins used inside specific apps or games, and the meme coins, the wild ones built around jokes and hype. Now, just knowing a coin's category doesn't mean it's safe. You have to look deeper. Reliability is what matters. A reliable altcoin has proof that it's being used for something real. People actually use it, not just trade it. It earns money through real activity, not through printing new tokens. It's been tested, audited, and can't be shut down by one small team. It trades on trusted exchanges, so you can get in or out easily, and it isn't tangled up in legal trouble that could get it delisted overnight. Let's look at a coin that does this right. Ethereum. Ethereum isn't just another altcoin. It's the foundation most of crypto runs on. When someone trades on Uniswap, mints an NFT, or plays a blockchain game, there's a high chance it happens on Ethereum, or a network built on top of it. That's real usage. Millions of transactions happen every day, because Ethereum is useful, not because it's trending. It also earns real revenue. People pay fees to use the network called gas fees, and part of those fees gets burned, meaning removed from circulation. So when the network is busy, ETH's total supply can actually shrink. That's built-in value. It's secure too. Thousands of independent validators keep it running. It's not one company pressing a button. The network's code is open, audited, and upgraded carefully with public testing. That's what reliability looks like. Steady usage, clear utility, and long-term survival. Now, let's flip it. What makes most altcoins dangerous for beginners? First, no real use case. Some coins sound exciting, but don't actually solve a problem. Their whole pitch is, the price will go up. That's not a business model. That's gambling. Take XRP, for example. It's often marketed as a token for cross-border payments. But analysts have pointed out that most of Ripple's payment system doesn't even use the XRP token. Plus, It spent years fighting the SEC, and while some parts of that case were resolved, it still faces legal uncertainty. For a beginner, that's risk you don't need. Second, control. Many projects have what's called an admin key, a special key that lets developers pause the system, change code, or mint new tokens. That's a big red flag. It means one person or group can override everything. A few projects have used this to stop hacks, but it proves they're centralized. Third, fake yield. Some projects advertise massive returns, 100%, 300%, even 1,000% a year. But the rewards often come from new tokens being created, not from real fees or demand. It looks like passive income, but it's just dilution. When new buyers stop showing up, it collapses fast. Another trap is low liquidity. You might see a coin with $1 billion market cap, but that doesn't mean you can sell it easily. If the trading volume is low, even selling $1,000 worth can drop the price. Market cap only shows total tokens multiplied by price, not what's actually liquid. And then we have hype coins, which are the meme tokens that go viral because of jokes or celebrity tweets. Dogecoin got lucky. Most don't. They spike hard, crash harder, and leave late buyers holding the bag. One more red flag: hidden token unlocks. Some projects only release a small amount of coins early on. The rest are held by insiders. When those tokens unlock, insiders can sell huge amounts, crashing the price. Reliable projects show their unlock schedules clearly. Shady ones don't. Now, maybe you still want some exposure. That's fine. But you need rules. Start with learning. Don't buy anything you can't explain in one sentence. Study what the token does, who controls it, if it's audited, and where it trades. When you finally buy, keep your positions small. Altcoins should be your riskiest category, never more than a few % of your portfolio each. Treat them like experiments. Once you've bought, test your withdrawals. Move a small amount to your wallet and make sure it arrives. Don't keep large sums on exchanges or online wallets. Cold wallets, which stay offline, are safer. And keep checking back. If a project stops growing or its usage and revenue fade, scale out. Most altcoins are hype. A handful are real. If you're new, forget chasing the next 100 times. Focus on learning what real value looks like. Start small, protect your coins, take profits early, and never assume a project will last just because it's trending. If you follow that, you'll avoid the traps that destroy beginner portfolios. Which altcoins have caught your interest? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe while you're there.